Well, apparently, Zainab said that Aaron's work is going to be open today, but probably not a lot of people are coming in. Aaron's going in, though. We're going in a little late because we wanted to see if the sun was going to break up some of this ice. Morning. It's 8 o'clock, 7:57. But anyways, so yeah, we did have snow, significant amounts of snow, to the point where it's like falling off of the trees and stuff. The issue is because of the fact that we were having snow, but it wasn't, I don't quite know what was going on, but Pokemon wasn't registering that it was snowing multiple parts of the day, even if we were building up snow, because their weather system is all screwy. It was registering cloudy to partially cloudy most of the day, despite the fact that I had to have my windshield wipers on. He's on his yaktax just in case.
Yeah.
I have a little bit more fine motor control when it comes to ankle and knee stability, so I don't really have to worry. But again, these shoes have basically no traction. We buy shoes that I intend to be worn out within like 3 to 4 months. And so, plus they've put a little bit of salt down. A little bit. That's a whole hell of a lot of salt right there. That was a lot of salt. That was not snow. That's snow. That's salt. Oh yeah, I'm hatching an egg. I'm gonna go around this possible ice thing. It was a mud kip. So, I think in order to abate, abate is the right word. Abate some of my overall anxiety, and it's more or less one of that, like, I call it the Disney anxiety. Tell your kids you're going to Disney. They get excited. Then they forget. Because you have to plan this months ahead of time, and kids are goldfish, as the saying goes. But then, like the night before, your kids can't sleep because they wanna do it so badly. They wanna say something. So nothing is defined. That's what we've been hinting at for the last like month or so. Aaron is looking at transferring to Europe with his job. And we're not trying to put this out as a long-term solution per se. We want this to happen soon, but not now. Because we recently just re-signed our lease, and a lease break is expensive because you got to pay the rest of your lease.
I think we only have to pay like 2 months, but that's still 2 months.
That's the thing. We just signed it. Like March is our effective first month.
Yeah.
That we will pay rent on the new lease. If our rent went up, I think it went up for February, because that's technically you pay ahead of time.
Yeah.
But we're currently living in our first month of this lease. It's a lease break now. Plus, we just refinanced the car.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff that's going on. But apparently Aaron has possibly something. And if we have to go, like his job's like, you're going to here and you're going in April. We're like, okay, we're going.
Yeah.
Kind of a forced relocation, you know. So, and that's Geneva, Switzerland.
Yeah. Which
I would prefer not Geneva, Switzerland, because I have a comical aggravation with the French.
Yeah.
It's mostly
really far from all the
and
German
it's
teams.
That's the thing, is I want to play in Germany. And you think, well, Europe's not that big. Well, first,
It's big enough.
it's big enough that when it takes you a 5-hour train ride to get from Geneva to Stuttgart, which is a major southwest, it's one of the major cities close to Switzerland, it's even like an hour and a half from like Eindhoven to Dusseldorf. And those are what I would consider right next to each other in terms of Europe. That's what's going on there. I've been in talks yesterday about a Netherlands team. It's at a university. Things are funky because is it a university team? Is it not a university team? I don't think it is. It's just that with the visas over there, you either have the 90-day travel visa, which if I go over there, I could spend 90 days on all of my own money, and I get to play football with this team. Or I can, another egg. Or I can apply to the Leiden University so that I can go to school there and stay for an extended period of time on a education visa, student visa. If any of y'all were wondering about all this stuff that we're keeping hush-hush, things have kind of been in the churn since the beginning of January about various things. I'm not necessarily sure, as this is still only February, I'm not sure what things are actually happening and when things are happening, but probably, I'm about 75% certain this might be our last year here.
Yeah. For a full year, I'm pretty comfortable saying at least 75%.
75% chance that this time next year we will be either on leaving in any way of like, even if it's me just going over to the Leiden Lightning for a student visa or not a student visa. I'm not that great of a student. I'm not. I tried to go back to a community college and they're like, you probably need to get your GPA up to go to a community college. I was like, oh, stupid World of Warcraft. Why'd you make me flunk out of so many classes? I won't deny it. That was 10 years ago. I'm not denying it at this point. I tried to keep it under wraps. Certainly don't tell my parents. They're under the idea that it just was too stressful and I had lost the urge to go to school, but I got distracted with gaming. So anything...
The best of us.
Yeah. I mean, I've been looking at Eindhoven for like at least a year and a half.
Yeah.
Because I had already known about Eindhoven when Aaron was talking about it before the guy from the Leiden Lightning ever contacted me, which was August 2016. I had already known about Eindhoven and that there was a possible chance, but back then it was like 5%.
Yeah.
And then it went down because it went down to almost none because they wanted someone at your work to be in
U.S. time zones.
U.S. time zones.
Which they still do.
They still do, and he would basically be working graveyard. Because when I messaged the guy, and then he got back to me at 11 o'clock in the morning. Or 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
That's when we were going to sleep Sunday night, and my phone went... Tick-tink, tick-tink. And then I was up for like an hour with anxiety, because I'm like, if I read this, I'm going to have a conversation, and he's like during the middle of the day, and I need to go to sleep. So I waited until I got home from the platform yesterday to talk to him. That was Monday night.
Anyway.
Yes. But
Having a holiday on Monday really screws up my sense of what day it is.
yes. But that's where the plans are kind of going. That's what things are doing. I have so much better with you over on that side. Because I keep trying to get into the frame. So, but that's the thing. And with Patreon, that can help recoup, or that can help my income to help with a move over there at any point. So if you guys can support on Patreon, because it'll help, an income overseas, because I can't necessarily rely on YouTube during the low times of the year.
Yeah. But yeah, aside from that, it's likely to happen. Don't know what country yet. Don't know even if I'll still be doing the same job for the same group. That's where we are.
I'll see about if there's anything else happening. It is very snowy, and I don't want to be necessarily out driving, so I'm probably going to wait a little bit of time with Willie and see, because the sky is fairly clear.
Yeah.
We're doing hill today and back, but I don't necessarily want to go out driving while the roads are still iced up.
Especially having to go over Cooper Mountain.
If anything, I'll go over Murray Hill. I will stick Murray Hill. It's just that yesterday, when I left the apartment, the roads were really dry. But today, they are not dry.
Yeah, no.
So I won't be going over Cooper Mountain. I will go over Murray Hill because that's a major road. So that's probably been salted and iced and plowed and salted and iced. The cold is getting to me. I need to. My hand is freezing.
Bye.